Creating a building unit can be done so by going to the Loads Calculation tab, the Project Settings panel, and clicking the Zones icon, or going to the Building Step-by-Step side panel window and clicking the Building Units icon. As you can see, the Unit Zones list window appears, and on our project we have nothing selected at this point. But if we click Add Unit, we can modify our description, which we'll name Unit-1, and then the pre-code of U and numbering of 1 is already been preloaded. We can go to our Radiant Systems tab. We'll choose our manufacturer. In this case, we'll choose Viega. Double click. And then two additional tabs will appear underneath our Radiant system, which is our design criteria. We have the option of choosing a cooling base sizing and heating verification, or heating base sizing and cooling verification. We'll use the default. And we also have the option of predominant systems, which can be either floor, wall, or ceiling. We'll choose floor, and the type of system is either embedded or precast modules. We'll choose embedded. Our secondary system, again, we have the option of choosing wall, and our type of system either embedded or precast modules. In this case, we'll choose the default as embedded. For our building icon, our building tab, we can choose our building type, which in this case is our Viega_residential. Our general data section, where our manufacturer project specifications, if we select the button, and we'll extend that so we can read. We have our maximum limit temperatures, our minimum limit temperatures, our supply temperatures limited for heating and also cooling. These temperatures have been preloaded from the location that we selected from our location icon here, where we selected Washington Ronald Reagan Airport. We can select OK. And now we can go ahead and select a zone. Left click. We'll change our description to Zone-1. And then we can, in our Zone Data tab, we can select a type of zone, which will be either air conditioning, which is heating and cooling, only heated, or also non-conditioned. We'll choose the air conditioning. And then our internal design conditions for our temperatures have been preloaded again because of the location we selected, which was Ronald Reagan Airport, as well as our relative humidity. If we would like, we do have the option to modify different values if we choose to. Our next tab is our Systems Data tab, where we have to select a type of system, which in this case we'll choose the radiant heated system, which we can do by checking the box. Again, in the Systems Data section below, we have an option of choosing from different variations, or we can just leave it as is for our what has been preloaded. For our working schedule code, we can choose the down arrow, and as you can see, we have nothing in our project tab. But if we go to the Database MC4 tab, we have an option of choosing Always On or Warehouse Heating and Cooling. We'll choose Always On by double-clicking for our winter, and for our summer, we'll do the same. Our final tab is our Internal Loads tab, where you can see we have broken it down into three sections: people, lighting, and appliances. For our people, we already have the sensible BTU per hour per person, our latent BTU per hour per person, our occupancy feet squared per person, and our time profile percentage. Our time profile percentage we need to select from our pull down, and in our database MC4 we have different selections to choose from. In this case, we'll choose the people host guest room, since this is the people section. For our lighting, we'll do the same in a time profile percentage, and we have different types of lights to choose from. Again, we'll choose lights, hotel, guest room. For our appliance, we can choose appliance office, but we can also choose cooling only. Now that we have selected all the requirements for our units and our zones, we can go ahead and click apply and OK. And now we have selected our building units for our design.